would actually say the labs are probably my favorite part. I am very technical, so even though I'm a manager, I enjoy getting into the technical aspect of incident response, detection, analysis, containment, eradication, recovery. There's so many different phases, and I like the way that EC Council breaks it down even further, talking about how you can do forensic analysis and some of the portions to that. And it's given me a whole new perspective of incident response, improving response times, and how you can do analysis to make sure that you fully rectified or remediated the cause of the compromise. And I don't know, I would say I've just enjoyed the labs. I've probably mentioned it a few times to people already. It's definitely helped to have something that you can be going through a lab that is similar to what you would see in the job, and to be able to use an environment that where you are testing and doing additional training that is safe. It's great. I would say that the certification as a whole, not only does it dive in incident response, but it touches on other parts and components of cybersecurity, that it makes a good mention that when you're working in the field, especially blue team, you work with a lot of different components. Like I work with, the red teamers, I work with the forensic team, I work with the compliance team, but they give you that perspective and the material that you need to further allow you to communicate in such a way that not only are you helping to improve incident response, but you're able to work with all these different partner teams that you interact with every day. It's a whole language to cyber. And the ECIH definitely covers a lot of different key terms and things, some of which I've used many times in the field, but some of which that I wasn't as familiar with. And to be able to review them definitely has improved some of the ways that we would operate. It's been great. I'd say that it's been useful to go through these labs too, and the course material to actually help me continue to grow in cyber. I would say, well, because I've worked in blue team for quite a few years, like I've done incident response, like I mentioned, in the public and private sector, that I've been working in the field for quite a while. But what's big for me is being able to respond to some of the latest threats and attacks. I know ransomware is a big one, and being able to look for those different TTPs, being able to recognize different IOCs, being able to do analysis based on your findings, and being able to make sure that the threat is properly contained, and that if we have any lateral movement, how to detect it. And there's a lot of different components and things that continue to sharpen my skills. And I would say it's further increased my confidence. I was already already had some background experience to it, but in general, like I'm always pursuing certifications, and there is a solid amount of knowledge that comes in with ECIH, because when you're going through it, not only do they give you the terms, but they also give you the technical knowledge to say, okay, I'm learning the terms, how to supply on the job. It's very much like job training, and that's why I enjoy it. I did. I actually earned the CEH, so I'm a certified ethical hacker. I got that from EC Council. That was actually the very first cyber certification that I ever got, and it was definitely challenging. I took a class with it, and I remember when I had taken it, that the first time I think I missed it by like a question or two, and then I went back and I restudied the material. And then I passed very well, and I was so excited. But getting into the field of cyber sometimes can be a bit challenging. And I remember just trying to get my first job was seeing the doors start to open once I had the CEH was huge, because people had recognized that not only was it a government recognized certification, so it was on the DoD 8140, at that time it was DoD 8570, I believe it was, but it was on that list of recognized certifications, and that made me marketable to the public and private sector as well. And it was a big difference, and I actually ended up getting a contracting job specifically because of that cert. I even brought it into the interview and I showed them that certification, and I was like, I passed it. I wanted to show you that I passed it. They were actually able to verify there and then that I did indeed pass it, because it had that the ID and everything on it. But it's what got me the job above the other candidates. I would say it is I mean, any job that you're going to work in for cybersecurity is still going to have some training that comes with it. But I've noticed because cyber is still a bit of a newer field. I mean, technology as a whole, computers are, it's not like it's as old as philosophy and art. It's definitely a newer science that we have. And being able to get a job in this field is definitely important to have certifications, because it does give you that job training to go in confident to say, I know how to do detection analysis. I know to review any of my findings. I know what it means based on the data that I find, and how to categorize the data appropriately to be able to say what type of incident it is, what type of severity it is. It's very important. And frankly, even for anytime that I've been a manager, I've looked for people that are hungry for certifications as well, because it does make a huge difference. And if, I've worked with people, if they didn't have the training, then I've definitely, worked with them to be able to go over terms and everything. So it doesn't mean that, it's not hireable regardless of certs, but it has made a very big difference for me in just being prepared on the job. That I haven't required as much job training, because I've acquired that from the certifications that I've been using with EC Council. I mentioned the labs. I'll mention it definitely again. It definitely does make a difference to be able to use all these different tools. Actually, one of them I even used Nmap, but there were different ways that in the material that I covered Nmap that actually helped me review, and there were different components to it that actually helped me out to sharpen my skills. So as cyber is continuing to grow, the biggest thing is to be able to use labs where you can be technical, where you can sharpen your skills, where you can be curious. And because it is in a safe sandbox environment, that you can be able to work as curious as you want and be able to do your tests, do your analysis in a safe environment. So I think the best part is the labs. The material, absolutely helpful, but for me, the biggest reason why I've focused on certifications is for the labs, and then it's really just helped so much with the training. And then if I have questions, then I'll go back, and I even have a rep that I work with, and then he's able to contact an instructor that's with EC Council, and we can go over any questions that I have. And it really has helped a ton to be able to have a resource that is training you for the type of work that you want to be in. I would say that there is a larger category for incident response process with EC Council. Some of the contracts and things that I would work, I follow kind of a different method of incident response, and being able to see incident response from another angle that went even further in depth than what I was used to was actually really cool. It helps you focus more on the root cause analysis, which is extremely important. Anytime I deal with an incident, I want to know why it happened. I want to know when it first started, and I want to know how we can rectify it. And if I know the root cause, then I can be able to have a remediation set and ready to go. Whether it's, working with a client or working within my own company, the biggest thing is making sure that it is covered and that it's not going to spread further. And the material that's in EC Council definitely dives deep into all angles of incident response, not only to help improve response times, but also to help you get the perspective of you are diving and analyzing all components of an incident for more efficient processing. It's a great career. It really is. I really enjoy it because you're able to use a very logical part of your brain. I believe cyber is very logical, and it's fun because you get to work with so many different people. But I like that when I earn these certifications, that I'm coming in with the knowledge to say I've trained, I'm ready, and whenever I'm dealing with a cyber attack, because I have the knowledge and the training, I'm able to say, here's all the components of an incident. This is the results, the root cause analysis. This is the scope of it. This is the severity, the category, that I'm able to work with people to give the knowledge that they need so we can handle it appropriately and bring down the stress level. Because anytime you deal with an incident, there's always that energy that comes with it, that concern, and being able to do the analysis that I need to give people the facts and information takes a stress level from here way down to here. We know what we're dealing with. We know what the scope is. We know how to contain it. I'm able to provide the information that's needed, the remediation that's needed, so that my team is able to do what they need to do. And I know so much of that has been provided by the training that I've gotten with EC Council. It's helped me not only know the red team perspective, but the blue team perspective as well. And it's definitely helped it to be a more enjoyable field. So I'm actually currently in 2 classes with EC Council. You can tell that I'm legitimately a fan. But I am doing the forensic certification and the CPENT. Those are both on my radar, so I'm in training for both of those. And the labs for those are fun. I like the course material. They actually have different instructors and videos for those. And the great part is, like, if I get stuck, I can actually talk with an instructor that runs it, so they can make sure that they're covering any questions. And it's fun. I like it. I like the forensics components as well. I obviously I like the red teamer stuff, and it's a fun field. And for me, doing my job well means knowing all kind of components that go in cyber. For me to be a good manager, I like to know all the components, and this gives me the material that I need, the labs that I need, to be able to continue to grow my skills and sharpen my skills as well. Absolutely. I would say the material is going to help you on the job, but it's also going to help you. So let's say if you're brand new to the field and you want to get into blue team work, this is definitely a good certification to start off with. The material might take a little bit longer to study if you're brand new to the field. If you've been in the field for a little bit, you can take this as well. It won't be as much studying. So for me, I think this took maybe 2 months to study, I would say. But if you're new to the field, I would, probably get a little bit more time, but it's going to give you material not only for the job, but also for interviews. So if you are going through this material and you're going through the labs and the courseware, it also teaches you the language that you need, so that when you're communicating with others that are asking you different cyber questions, they're talking about different types of logistics and strategy and incident response processing, it's going to give you that language that you need so you can communicate properly and be able to show your skills.